Welcome back. I actually I just finished the other box. That was box 2. And God, it was awful in terms of the hits. And so I figured, you know what, the shipping gods saw fit to grace me with a spare box, and you know, this is my gambler's fallacy kicking in. I'm like, you know what? Surely, cannot bomb 2 boxes in a row, right? Right, guys? There's no way. No matter how bad you think the set might be, there's just no way that 2 boxes in a row would go without having a decent hit. I mean, that last one really was like god awful. Can't even in Cosmic Spider-Man even they powers combined could not defeat all of the villains that we got out of that one. So I'm gonna try and be a bit quicker on this one. I think let's learn a bit about counting. Stop the commentary when I am counting these. Let's make that a bit quicker. All right, give you a moment. Pause. Guess. I'm gonna say planes. All right. Maximum Carnage again. Decent card, but well, decent character, but didn't get much highlight. Multiversal Passage. Nice. Yeah, decent land in the deck or in the set. Hydro-Man, Fluid Felon. And starting out with a non-foil Hex. Yeah, I did count the other one, and oh god, I wrote it down, but I forgot it was only like two of these were like foil. You know, definitely not 50%. Black Cat, Cunning Thief. You know, again, one of the big reasons those are coveted in foil is because the foil version only comes from the collector packs. You know, again, it's a collector type item. You can get your hands on it for a decent price, but if you want the shiny, you pay for shiny. That is as simple a concept as it gets. Again, Wizards, you know, decent job on that. 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. Something I haven't commented on, and I probably won't. So maybe I'll just forget that whole thought. What do you guys think? Island. Oh, yeah. Already starting off with a decent track record there. 50%. Scarlet Spider, Ben Reilly. You have The Clone Saga. The sagas in comic book format. Let's do the slow reveals for these. Let's see. Ooh, we know it's a mythic. We know it's blue. Imposter Syndrome. Got one of those in the other box the other day. Regular border foil. And these are always mythic, but is it shiny? No. All right, let's do a little tiny reveal here. All right, we know it's rare. The Clone Saga Sandwich with a little sprinkling of Ben Reilly there. You guys pull your packs. How much superstition is there for that? I was going to mention the name of the place. I might have in one of the videos, so that might be a moot point, but in the off chance that anyone else actually sees these, just not to give away my location, I will refrain from that. I also said I was going to refrain from talking when counting, but I didn't, so let's see if I'm right. Swamp Island. Yeah, gonna ask people there how they, you know, there's a whole, you know, you pick your own pack if you're buying only one because you hope it's the right one. But if you're just pulling packs, do you pull all from the same side and then go to the other one? Do you go one after the other? Do you go chaotic, pull from the back? Carnage. Decent. Actually, I mean, I think that's the most decent card they have for him. You know, again, art-wise, beautiful. Spider-Woman, Savior, Gwenum. That is actually a decent hit. I can't remember what card they were pairing this with that I saw. But it was one of those, you know, kind of put this on the top of your library. So she lets you play the top of the library. That thing lets you put things on the top of the library. Shiny? No shiny. Arachno Genesis. Spiders all over. That would be a decent question. Urban Retreat. Try land. Yeah. Obviously, spider set, spider people, but spiders themselves. Wonder how much arachnophobia came into play with this set. Might be people who quite literally just don't want to see it or want to play it because it's got spiders all over. I'm a fan of spiders. Always have been. My mother was a huge arachnophobe, which I would not doubt played into my fascination with them when I was young, but definitely fostered into what I would call a respect for them. Tell you what, I would much rather have spiders in my home than just about any other bug. And the fact that spiders eat other bugs. You know, it's kind of just a win-win. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wonder how many people out there are, yeah, their arachnophobia kicks in with some of these cards. Mountain. Oof. Still only the one so far. Got a rare here. Carnage again. Repeats we talked about. Rare. Friendly neighborhood. Chant land. I thought that was a land. Guess not. Another rare. Bio-Organic Carapace. Didn't see much of this one. Not a great card, but just haven't seen it myself a lot. We saw that one before, but not in the plain version. Foil version definitely better. Man, again, look at that. What are we? Pack 4. That 50% rate can kiss my ass. We got a rare here. Jackal. Jackal, who seems visibly like a Green Goblin wannabe. Maybe it's the other way around. I recall a video game releasing a character, a spider-themed character. I remember them doing a whole 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 whole discussion on arachnophobia because some of their developers couldn't work on that character. And even the person who's supposed to approve the artwork and stuff hated spiders. We're gonna go back to Plains. Oh, Plains doing me good. That's 2 now out of however many we've done. Got a rare there. Maximum Carnage. Saga. Rare. Parker Luck. We don't like Parker Luck. Mythic. Miles. Decent card. People prefer the other art. Same card though. Gonna reveal the next card anyway. Goblin Bombardment. The Ultimate Spider-Man. Isn't it? Man, 5. 5 and no foil. What do we got? Oh, it's Mythic. Gwenum. Ooh, Gwenum with the extended and foil. Wow, I haven't seen that card signed yet. I like that a lot, actually. What's that guy's name? Foster. I'm mumbling again, I apologize. Alright, drop that guy over here. Organize those a bit. We've got 3, 4, yeah. I pull from the front. Closest and then furthest. Well, from the front of the box here, and then I'll go 1, 1, 1, 1. Not really a superstition thing, or is it just a helps me keep track of the count? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. because obviously same number of cards on both. It's an even number, different number of cards. It's an odd number. You know, quick math. This is our halfway. Speaking of, and for the halfway, we definitely got a mountain. Oh, dude, three for 6. Actually, it's out the 50%. Wow, that don't suck. Let's see if that translates into any prophetic luck here. So far, no, with the Jackal, another Electro. I think that's every version of that card now. And considering, again, out of the other boxes I opened, I never got one. Another rare. Ooh, Spark of Luck again. Don't like that. Oh, wait, these are always mythic, yeah. 6. So, I apologize if you can hear the buzzing. There's a fly there. Numerically, if it is a 50% chance, then clearly we're guaranteed that every one of those packs has a foil in this slot. Clearly. Cheering crowd. Honestly, that maybe we don't. The cheering crowd there kind of just killed my hype. Let's put a few more of the penny sleeves out for these guys to keep them moderately safe from the elements, including the element of stupidity. I did say I was going to try and do this one faster. I think I'm going about the same rate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Swamp. Forest. Gives us a rare Arachne, Sonic Weaver. I think that's the first one we've seen so far. Got another rare, Craven the Hunter. Nobody's Craven. Interdimensional Web Watch. Wait, yeah, these are always mythic. And it has to be foil, right? Because of the 50% thing? Nope. Relentless Assault. Math has lied to us all. Villainous Wrath. I don't know, man. Pretty sure that's how math works. You say 50%, that means half of these packs. Someone at Wizards doesn't know how to count. That's all I'm saying. Is it still Wizards? Is it the people who are printing and packing these things? I don't know if anyone knows anything about that. You ever think about stuff like that? Look at the with a 1 ring. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Who's involved in printing that? The very one, putting it where it needs to go, or the 77 chocobos, or any serialized card. Like, who's involved at the printing press there to make sure that those go out correctly or get distributed correctly? You know, what a disaster it would be if, like, you know, you open a box and it's every box has a serialized card. Like, whoops, our bad. I mean, not a disaster for you, of course. Island. Oh, still 50%. Man, I really am a prophet. Mythic. Norman Osborn. Decent card itself. Again, people prefer the other version. Rare behind it, but we're going to take a look. Green Goblin, because I haven't seen this version of him. Yeah, I prefer the other one too. And this one's decent. I like the that art there, but Previous has there's no cares. Rare Superior Spider-Man. I know this is a mythic. Give us our shiny. Oh, I asked for it and we got it. Shiny Ponder. That is nice, man. The eyes, I just love it. Like all the little subtle notes. Ugh, beautiful. Silk Web Weaver. I don't know, guys. Ponder, super cool. Love it. But we are 2/3 of the way through this box. If math is not failing me, like it failed Wizards. And, yeah, no hits yet. So, and there's that fly. Where did it come from? No big hits, I should say. Some decent small ones. Again, even at like, 320 something for these boxes, like that's still... Ooh. I'll talk a bit more about numbers and stuff after this. We're going to guess Forest. The 50% rate stands. Rare. Future Flight. Another rare. Looks like... Ooh, never mind. I was going to say Comic Art. It's Aranya. We got... Looks like Scene Art. Just kidding again. Don't ever listen to me. Multiversal Passage. Borderless there. These are always mythic, but oh look, there is the shiny. They did just pack them all in the back here. Path to Exile, not Path of Exile. Both actually very good. And Rare Origin of Spider-Man. So, I say I don't care all that much about the value. Obviously I care at least a bit. I like the hits and whatnot, but this would be an incredibly expensive hobby if it didn't take what's up at least a little bit of all of the things that I have been buying this year and opening with friends and enjoying and again, really loving this hobby. Do turn around and sell it on the internet there. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Just pretty much complete loss every single time, and totally fine with it. I say complete loss. It's not like I lost completely. It's that it is always a loss. But obviously pays for the hobby itself, at least to a degree. A box like this, okay, $300. That's $300 down the drain. Every one of these cards that might sell for something does add up to recouping that, which is all I'm really looking to do. I want to get cards that I'd like to keep. Soulstone, honestly, I don't know if I'd sell it. I mean, base version, nobody cares. Oh, that's not fair. No, nobody. But, if I got, Thanos or, the Cosmic Foil or whatever they call it, man, those are super cool cards. I'd frame those. I'd show them, like, hey, look at this thing. Speaking of, this is an island. Oh, no. My profit powers are failing me. Mythic, and what do we got here? Another Gwenum. 3 Gwenums in one box. And again, I think we got like every version of her now in this one box. It's I'm not complaining. Another Aranya. Another Scene Art there. The tentacles that grasp. I've revealed that the last card is going to be a rare. Parallel Lives. Great card. Doubler there. This is rare. Hiding on the ceiling. So all the little hits, they still add up. It's still something. But, just to help pay for the hobby itself. For the things that I don't keep. But I mean, honestly, like, if you're hearing this and you see something that you like, it's not like I'm desperate for the money that comes in from these things. If there's a card that you're looking for, you can't get your hands on, reach out. I mean, if I've got it, I'm really not how. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm trying to tread carefully with my words. I don't want it to seem like a self-promotion or anything, and I'm not going to just give you every card I have because you want the card. You want all my cards, but I'm not trying to. I don't want to sell them. Like, yeah, if you have a card that you really want, reach out, and you think I've got it, reach out. I'd be happy to give it away. I'm mostly doing this for my own enjoyment of opening, and whoever I open them with. Mountain. Oh no, that's it, guys. We I think cannot redeem ourselves at this point. The next two had to be hits, otherwise no 50% rate. Jackal, Clone Saga. We got another rare coming up. Oh, J. Jonah Jameson. Another Electro. Man. Shiny. It is. Heroic Intervention. God, I don't really know the prices on some of these. Most of these, really. Ooh, it's like very shiny. It's like you can almost see. You can see the reflection of my light there. Look at that. That glowy orb is my light on the ceiling. Last card, rare Lizard. Kind of a meme going around recently of Lizard. It was just like a little promo video that Pixar put out for some movie about lizards. And people just, it's honestly hilarious, the stuff that people pick up and run with. All right, let's see what we've got here for our last pack. Last pack magic. Well, I guess they're all magic, but you know what I mean? God, what were the big hits? I mean, other than the Soul Stone. Oh, it's the Spider-Man. Yeah. The, like, different costume Spider-Mans. Never seen one. Never seen any card like that. Never seen any of the neon ink chocobos, anything like that in that last slot. Maybe we'll get lucky one of these times. Like this island. Forest. I'm going to cut that. I'm going to make it look like I said forest. Arachne. Another rare there. Sorry, guys. I'm going a little quick. Look at the focus. Rent is due. I remember reading about people being upset about a card telling them that their rent is due. Like, yeah, I know. I'm here spending my money on magic cards. Don't remind me. Venom, Deadly Devourer. Another scene card. I think I can put a decent little scene together at this point. Path to Exile, not foil again. Yeah, I feel like the foil rate's more like 25%, closer to that. What do we got for our last one? J. Jonah Jameson here to bash us. Our search for Spidey. Search for the sensational Spider-Man back there. All right, guys. All 12. Once again, no real big hits, but a lot more consistent hits in that one. I think I remember the Multiversal Passage. Obviously got every version of Gwenom. There's Miles Morales in there. Yeah, some decent stuff. And honestly, my guessing abilities there were pretty spot on. So maybe I'll will into existence one of the textured foils. That's honestly, I just love to feel what one feels like. They say textured foil, I'm like, let me see the dollar. All right, thanks guys. See you next time.